You know, a Kai XP lane, but we're getting into game 2 here. Vendetta versus TFB. Vendetta already does have 1 on the board against TFB 0. Can TFB turn this around? Is this the game that they take? We will find out. But back to kind of what we were talking about, you know, like I feel like this Akai is still gonna be one of those like weird picks. It does have the potential to be able to set, but from the side of Vendetta, we really, to be honest, we have to watch out for Poggy here, because we're seeing the Karina go for burst, not a tank Karina. So, you know, the flexibility behind a Karina is insane. What do you think's gonna turn out here?
I mean, definitely excited to see if Poggy goes just for full damage here. Definitely very different. Also wondering how this bot lane is going to turn out. Galaxy already cutting against Luffy and not even worried about it. Joybudge, though, he's kind of giving the babysit up in the gold lane, right? He's kind of helping Aerithil out because Gina is going to get a little outranged here. Something that's going to be very clutch is how well Joybudge can land these holy baptisms, get the peel, get the stuns, and then pair that up with Kid on those enhanced chains. You know, can they make these big plays happen? Because if they can't, Vendetta may be able to just walk right through them.
No, definitely. And I do like that TFB kind of, you know, diversified their team. They have almost a split between magical and physical. So, I mean, that is what we like to see. Now Vendetta really has to pick their items correctly. We have that Joybudge on the ref, that we're gonna have to see some anti-heal built on the side of Vendetta. So I mean, that's gonna take some key items, but
oh, Poggy getting zoned in, but he does not get the pickup. Kid able to maybe get away from this. Shiki forced to use those black shoes, and now Galaxy caught in the middle of 3, forced to go back, but the turtle is getting started up from Poggy here. Ashley waiting out in this bush, maybe for the play. Theo gets a stun up against Kid, creating a bit of peel. Luffy comes in, does have the heavy spin, able to push Poggy away from that.
Oh!
This should be... Oh, Galaxy able to take the turtle, though. Numenon Blast comes out. Kid does not take it, and Luffy goes down. A huge upset play from the side of Team Firstblood.
A very big upset, because Luffy was able to set so well and zone out Poggy. So like the play was there, it just couldn't get executed. And then Galaxy coming in with the sneak and taking that turtle. If we see more plays like that from TFB, we might be seeing a comeback. But Vendetta is just not letting up. They're making the plays and getting, you know, I don't want to say lucky, but that was an insane steal by Galaxy.
Yeah, that should not have happened. That is definitely a big mistake on the side of Kid there. Hopefully does not let it get in his head too much here. Numenon Blast. Flicker does come in and connect. This is bad for Gina. Forced to use a sprint to try to get away. Kid, though, doesn't have the enhanced chains. Almost gets killed on a Shiki, but the black shoes come in to save the life. Ashley dashes in, tries to get the darkening, but can't get the finish. Luckily, Gina will get a little bit of advantage in that gold lane now, but still, Team Firstblood unable to secure anything here.
Yeah, T Firstblood is looking to be on the back foot, but they're still not out yet. We've still got a lot of gold plating on all towers, and you know, Vendetta is in a little bit of the lead, so I think maybe Kid kind of needs to focus a little bit on more farming, you know, and we're gonna have to see some build up for a potential next turtle here. Galaxy on the run though.
Now Luffy forced to use the heavy spin. Gets the pin on Galaxy. Galaxy may go down here. Ashley trying to get the finish. Galaxy bites the dust finally, but Poggy wants to claim something here. Shiki drops some glooms onto Kid. He's able to escape with the Numenon Blast. Connects. Poggy dives in. Picks up another kill. Luffy goes down, putting Poggy at 1-0 and Luffy at 0-2.
Yes, and now this kind of sets up Vendetta to rotate into this turtle here. But the biggest thing that we need to see is that Gina still hasn't went down. neither has Yuna, so the gold lanes could start potentially building up here, but I don't know if we're gonna see a contest for this turtle. Their presence by Vendetta is just too heavy.
Oh, Joybaj deleted, and this is the problem with the Lolita in that stun. It's not a hard stun, it's an easy stun. You just press the button and press it again, and you're gonna get somebody. Joybaj needs to be a bit careful, and he's not playing these aggressive tanks that he sometimes likes to play. He's stuck in more of a squishy early game with this Rafaela, so he can't be as in their face as he wants to, especially against this Lolita holding the front side. Now a little bit of aggression onto the gold tower, onto the side of Team Firstblood. They're able to defend the wave, but Team Firstblood slowly falling behind here. G.
Yeah, and what I'm seeing is that Vendetta is just really good at knowing and being aware, you know, like they're able to rotate back and get out of a lot of the rotations that TFB's trying to take. So the one thing that I'm not seeing by TFB is that I'm able to excel.
Kid able to get away with Abashiki, flickers in, does get the finish, pops the black shoes to get out safely. We're here. Theo though with the flicker backwards and the Numenon blast. A nice play onto Gina there. Gina does use the sprint, may not be able to get away from this. Galaxy dives in, able to get the kill. Joybaj standing still, may have a problem here. Alright, I mean, no one's called it yet. Joybaj still getting hit. Once again, we are going to be jumping back into the game now. It's 7-1, 4,000 gold lead for the side of Vendetta. Looking very grim. A tower goes down on the goal side, and this is going to give Yuna the ability to rotate down. Luffy going to be forced to walk away as they push now into the bottom side. G.
Yeah, and with that one tower down already, we're going to be seeing a little bit more of a presence by Vendetta, and this is going to be the make it or break it here. You know, it's the 6-minute mark eclipsing into the 7-minute, and you know the turtle's about to be coming up here, the last turtle, and it is 7-1 right now, and we got to keep an eye on Pogi here. Just Karina's absolutely nasty, zoning out though.
Luffy does get the push though. Nice holy baptism. Kid able to pick up that turtle finally, right? But now Luffy caught in the middle of everyone, will go down for that push. Maybe pushed him just a little too far there, because Theo and Shiki able to close in and take him out after.
If TFB can keep up that zonage and being able to keep the presence around the main objectives in the river there, we could see a possible comeback, because it always comes down to one Lord to change the tide of a battle, you know. Even though the gold's a little bit different, TFB is still fighting. They're not giving up. The presence, the play makes by Luffy there is just absolutely nasty here, T-Rex.
I mean, Luffy definitely knows his job right now when it comes to the objectives, and he is doing it well, but I think they just need a bit more time. Some saving grace for them, maybe Pogi with this damage build could possibly fall off when we creep into the end game, but that is still a far way away for the side of Team Firstblood here. Joybaj did finally land a very, very clean holy baptism on the 3 members of Vendetta in that last turtle fight. So if they can kind of pull together, but Theo with the Numenon blast, then the stun to follow up. Joybaj taken out. Gina forced to try to back off, but kiting back in, getting a bit of damage. The rest of TFB have showed up. Luffy maybe trying to make a play here. Pogi though, keep our eyes on him, because he may try to creep in from the backside. Luffy does get the heavy spin. Theo may go down, but here comes Pogi looking for something, doing a lot of damage, able to take out Luffy, and Ashley goes down next, continuing to wreak havoc. Now a lot of damage on a Kid as Yuna picks up a double kill. 3 members of TFB go down, along with another tower. G.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking rough, especially with a 15-second lore, but looking at some of the items, we are seeing Gina possibly coming back here, you know, already picking up some of the key items, the Lord now spawning here, but the problem we're having is that I feel like Joybaj is just lacking a little bit, you know. We're already seeing a level difference by the side of Vendetta, and I think that just attributes to the kill difference here. T-Rex, take it off with the giveaway.
Oh, we do have a giveaway coming right now. Get some free magic dust right before this Lord dies. All you got to do is use the code on the screen, and the redemption link is in the description. Only the first 50 users. Last week we ran out of these things quick, so make sure you do it and then come back as fast as possible before this Lord gets taken. Now, Luffy, Kid trying to create some space here, but Galaxy doing an amazing job of zoning away, and there's no way that they can get to the Lord. Yuna ends up picking it up. No retribution needed, G.
No, not at all, but we are seeing a possible play here. Gina trying to take out a tower while the conceal does come out. It doesn't. They do secure the tower and are able to get out. So, you know, these are the little split pushes that we need to see because they are lacking. They weren't able to secure that Lord, but they are pushing in the lanes. But, you know, Vendetta looking really good. They're already splitting up, already controlling these lanes, and getting ready for probably one of the fiercest Lord push we've seen. Let's see if they can do it better than they did last time.
Yeah, Team Firstblood gonna need a little bit more than some split pushes here and there. They may need a miracle as Pogi is closing in with this damage build, doing so much damage to Luffy, doing so much damage to the rest of this team. Now they are pressing in. Vendetta has a Vendetta, and they're coming for Team Firstblood. The first tower goes down, and no ultimates used just yet. Theo still has this Numenon Blast ready to go. Team Firstblood huddling inside their base, waiting for the Lord to close in. Connects onto the tower. Theo brings out the Numenon Blast, does land onto Luffy. The heavy spin is nulled, and now Vendetta's making their strike. One member down, 4 more to go. Shiki and Galaxy trying to get past this tower. The first inhibitor falls, and Vendetta continues to move in. Pogi dives in, puts some damage onto Joy Buzz there. A nice knockup from Kid, but still not enough. Gina brought down to half health with 1 shot and forced to go back to base to get some of that health back. But Vendetta got what they came for. They took an inhibitor, and now they're going to take the jungle.
Yeah, they're gonna take the jungle, and like you were saying, they got what they came for. They cracked into TFB's base, so this is gonna be a holdout. They're gonna have to. TFB's gonna. They're on the back foot right now, 13-1. We just haven't seen anybody be able to secure anything. And like you were saying, Pogi is just absolutely shredding through all of TFB, and I mean, you got to give it up to it. Even Yuna doing really well. We do see a conceal play possibly diving into 2 teams, stalemating. They're building their tents right now and camping out into the bushes. Let's see what type of plays they can make. But TFB is really wanting to do something here. They're freezing lanes already, trying to force TFB out of their turtle mode. What do you think TFB can do here?
I don't know. Wait and pray at this point. We have an 11,000 gold lead. Shiki almost taken out there, forced to use black shoes, but now Vendetta will strike back. Heavy spin comes in to try to create peel, but will it be enough? Galaxy does get stopped there, so Team Firstblood able to keep them at bay for now. Lord now up. Pogi gonna start working on this, and Team Firstblood does not have an answer, but they know it's crunch time. They know they need to show up in these dire moments. Luffy is here, doesn't have the ultimate quite yet. If he can buy a few more seconds, maybe he can zone Pogi away from this. With Theo with Numenon Blast, it does connect onto Joy Buzz. Joy Buzz gets the lead of the killing spree, goes over to Shiki, and Pogi picks up the monster. But watch out for Kid here, hiding out in the tri-bush, gonna try to dive in. Can he pick it up? Pogi takes it, and now Kid very badly situated. 3 members down, double kill to Pogi. Galaxy holds the front side. This could be the end for Team Firstblood. Well, the end of game 2 at least, because we still will have more, but Vendetta will keep on pressuring in. 3 waves ready to come, and a Lord coming soon, G.
Definitely. TFB was praying to the retry gods right there to hope and pray to possibly steal a Lord to get a little bit of breathing room, but they're not able to. The second Lord is now a Luminous Lord. It is going to be barreling down onto TFB here. I just don't know if they have the base defense to control this. All of Vendetta's almost already 15 when the TFB is not, but they're engaging.
Luffy gets the heavy spin. Yuna may go down here. They're able to take one. A good play. Ashley picking up that kill, but now the Lord encroaching in. Another inhibitor does go down. Kid just trying to defend it. The Lord has not connected yet. Will get melted down, but Shiki picks up Joy Bunch. Next will be Gina, and the base is down to 50%. Galaxy taking a lot of damage here. Ashley trying to get the finish. Galaxy goes down, but another wave of minions is here. Luffy and Ashley against the world. The stun comes in, and the triple kill for Bogey. Will they make it a quad? Yes, a maniac, and then the base. Vendetta takes game 2.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna